Yo, this is TDG here. We're gonna be bringing you our week 2 in the Hive against Nader. Um, so yeah, our team, um, we have like a Scarflando, an Auto Fly MZ, Sally, like a band Buzzhole. Uh, Buzzhole was kind of half-assed, honestly. Um, like a T-Spike spinner, like kind of cool, Cleric, Grand Bowl with yeah. And Cradley, which is like just toxic Yachi and some other stuff. So let's get this started. Um, yeah, so makes that play into Tangrowth. I'm gonna grass, not expecting the Mammoth one maybe coming in. If his lefty's there, he's gonna knock me off of my Yachi, so I'm kind of nervous about that Mamo coming in now at any point. But I'm just gonna recover here. So now he's going to go into the Klefki as I go into Tentacruel. I know he's probably going to T-Wave, but I'm going to just scald that. Probably should have hearted Lando Eye there, but I let him get up spikes there now. And I'm just going to turn here because I think it's an obvious play into Gengar. Not Gengar. Into Gyarados. I'm going to go into the Granbull. And here I am able to use Heal Bell and heal up my team. And get back to full health. Pretty much. So that's nice. Now I'm going to go out into Steela, as he can't really do much to my Steela. And he has Coco alive, and I can't KO Coco. He's Shaka. I am Heavy Slam, but I need to be +1 to be able to KO this Coco. And I recognize that. So I'm going to go right into my Scarflando as he goes for the T-Bolt, which was a pretty obvious play. And now he's going to go into the Gyarados, and here I'm just going to U-turn. And I'm going to go right into Grand Bowl again and get off that Intimidate. So here he's going to go out into Tangrowth. And I'm actually going to make a double into the Tentacruel, try to get off this a Rapid Spin. He's obviously going to go into Gengar because I'm just bad at this. So I'm going to go into Buzzhole here because I don't have any Gengar switching like nobody ever does. And now I feel like an idiot. But he actually switches out. Which I kind of expected it because he thought maybe he would think I was Scarf Bustle as I was thinking. So, and I would click Earthquake. So, no, I actually click Leech Life, expecting this Tangrowth to come in, which I think is a really good play from my Bandit Bustle to do that. So now I'm obviously expecting him to switch. So I'm going Lando as he goes into the Gengar. And now I'm in a pretty good position. I think I click Earthquake this turn just because, like, I think he's actually going to expect the U-turn. But no, he goes into Gyarados. He makes a safe play. It's a little annoying. So he's just going to Waterfall here, try to get my chip on the Grand Bowl. That's a good play. And he's going to go out now into the Gengar, which I could have clicked at that point. I could have clicked Earthquake, and that would have put me in a really good position. But here, he actually does use the Gigavolt Havoc on my Lando, which is really nice. And I'm going to U-turn back out into my Buzzhole because this is my least valuable member of the team. I just slapped it on, really. And I'm just going to sack this. I don't think that was a problem. This is a crucial turn. Yeah, so I'm getting a heat because I do say something stupid after. But if it doesn't para, that I win, which is wrong. Okay, if it doesn't para, I don't necessarily win this game when I click auto. But it paras. So if it didn't para, I get a free kill on Gengar right here, which really helps me out later on in the game. Okay, so even though Sally doesn't live, right? Okay, Sally's not going to live. I'm going to be real there, okay? Sally dies. Right. I get it. I'm not going to sweep the game with Sally. But, on the other hand, if I doesn't para, I get the kill on Gengar, and that at least puts me in a better position with my other mons to possibly win the game. But if I'm not even going to be able to kill Gengar here, I still don't even have a switch into it, so I'm just fucked. Really. So, I mean, obviously at this point I'm going to lose because Gengar 1v1s all my mons except for Lando, and Lando's a Scarfer, so there's no way I can win this game. And even if he were to switch out, let's say on my Heavy Slam, right? He would have gone into Gyarados. At least I would have gotten a kill, so it would have been a closer game that way if he didn't get that. And it would have been. I mean, it would have helped a lot. Because I think I do still have to worry about Gyarados later on in the game. If he would have gone into Tank Growth, that would have saved differential probably because that would have made Lando really, really threatening. So that would have been a bad play. If he would have gone into Mamo, yeah, he probably could have worked with that. And if he would have gone into Coco, I mean, okay, but I don't think that's a good play really. It might have actually been okay for him to go into Coco, but he would have had to sack something at least, which would have, given me some room at least. I don't think it's possible really from the position where I got parried to potentially even come back in the game. And so it was like a 49% or so that he hit it and he didn't para. Okay, so that's almost 50%. So I think he probably did win this game anyways. I mean, this isn't hacks by any means, really. Game-changing hacks. Kind of is. It's really just a situation where none of the outcomes were favored. It was 49% for Thunder to hit and not para, right? So if that happens, Nader probably wins, but I might have a chance to win depending on what play he makes. And because he might not really know my set. I think he would probably not go. Actually, he couldn't go Mamo. He couldn't sack Mamo because he would need it after the revenge, right? So that actually means he would probably, have to sack Coco. And I don't know if he would have done that though. Because that's just, yeah, I don't really know. I might have actually won that, but it would have been a close game. So yeah, I mean it's already over. Okay, with the para, it's just gonna be. I mean, it's not even close anymore. Now I have no chance to win this game. Okay, there's no way. I know there's no way I can come back after that. And let's say he missed that Thunder, right? If he would have missed the Thunder, then I easily could have won this. I would have been at an advantage. Okay, it's 49% that he hits it, and he doesn't get a para. It's 21% that he hits it and gets a para. And it's 30% that he doesn't hit it. So it was more likely that he didn't hit it than he got this result. And if he didn't hit it, first off, he'd have to sack Gengar, right? So if Gengar goes down, he has pretty much. And first off, I would have had 88 HP, not 3%, because people are saying I couldn't have won with a 3%. So yeah, okay, I actually could have, first off, because it's not really winning with the Selly. It's really just getting that kill set up, the ability for me to possibly win the game. If you went Coco, I don't know if I don't think I probably couldn't have won, but it at least would have been more interesting. It really just depended how he played around that. So yeah. But the way it is, with it parried, there's no way for anything to work. And if you would have missed it, I would have had an 88% Selly, right? And that means that it could just KO Gengar. And he would have pretty much, because it would KO Coco, it would KO Mamo, it would KO Tangrowth. I'm pretty sure at the range Gyarados was at, which was 78%, I had Gracium Z. So if he Mega'd, I would definitely kill it. And I would have been +1. And if he didn't Mega, I don't think he would have killed me at 88%. And I don't even think he would have put me in range of Ice Shard. So, yeah, I don't think Gyarados would have won. He could have gone Klefki and tried to T-Wave me. And if he T-Waved on me when I was at +2, I could have got to +3. And then when he switches out of Klefki, I could have got to +4. So that at that point, it's just a matter of how the 25% paralyze rate works in his favor. And obviously, I would need to do a bit over a lot of turns. So, but it would have put me in a really good position because I still have 4 Pokemon left. You see, the way that works is it's just I would have had. I need to actually calculate this because he would have had to go on Coco, right? Because that would have been his pretty much. He would have needed to sack that. Because that would have been the only sack he really could have made, and it wouldn't have really affected the game too much. But the chances of me getting parried one time in a matter of 3 turns is what really matters, okay? But there's obviously the chance of T-Wave missing, so it's a little bit off. But the chance of me getting parried one time in 3 turns is about 42%, so would have actually required a little bit of hacks on my part, right? Yeah, I get it. But I mean, actually, that would have been favored for me, but it would have been hacks just because Thunder, the Thunder result. But almost any result would have been kind of hacksy in a way. So it was just a matter. This is a game that was kind of decided on luck. It wasn't really. Yeah, I mean, it's not really anything else really. So I don't get what people are saying. It's completely luck based right there. Because if I would have gotten 2 autos, if I would have gotten the auto for free, yeah, Gengar's dead. Well, actually, he would have probably had to sack Coco right there, right? And then it's a matter of Paris, right? So, yeah, that's an issue, isn't it? So, yeah, that's just what I think. I mean, I'm right, so. But obviously, when I say that literally is the game, I don't mean necessarily the para. I meant the turn. The turn is literally the game because the pair is hacks, okay? It did matter. It mattered. It mattered for differential. And possibly the game, but it depends how we played. But yeah, that turn is crucial. So yeah, here I'm just gonna go Lando. I'm just gonna explode because I'm already lost this. Well, actually not yet. I'm just stupid. Okay, I'm gonna go Grand Bull here. I make some bad plays. I'm just like at this point, I lost. So yeah, I was gonna go Mammo. Yeah, I don't really have a good switch in. I'm gonna go Tentacruel, expecting an ice move, but he goes Stealth Rocks. Perfect. Yeah, loving it. He's gonna go into the Gengar. I'm gonna crit this Skull. That's kind of nice, I guess, but it doesn't really help me that much because I probably would have 2-hit KO'd anyways. Yeah, I would have, but all right. So actually, he kind of needs Coco just to revenge that, but I think he would have been fine revenging with anything else. I think I was in range of an Ice Shard even, so I don't. Yeah, he doesn't really need Coco. And Tangrowth really just needed to preserve differential at the end. You'll see. I mean, yeah, right here. Yeah, you didn't need Gara, I don't think. Oh, he did right here, but I'm just gonna explode on that. But I mean, maybe I could have played around it a little bit better. He had Ice Shard on Mammo, so I don't even know why I heal built the 3% stuff. That was just stupid of me. I don't know. I'm just at this point, who the fuck cares? Yeah, I mean, it's bad. I mean, it's really. It wasn't, hacks. It wasn't. Because it seems like I'm making it to be hacks. I'm just saying that it's kind of based on. I mean, the turn definitely mattered. That was the crucial turn in the game. Almost the only turn that mattered. Was that turn. Honestly, just because think about that for a second. He couldn't have harded Klefki, so I would have gotten a kill. So it was like 4-6 at that point, so it would have turned into 4-5. Okay, so now he has one less mod to work with as well because he used all his mods. After Celesteela died, so every mod mattered, and you would have had to sack something. Probably, I think Coco would have been the best, but I don't know if he would have gone Coco first off. Yeah. So I mean, I've already gone over why I think it mattered. I think it's actually pretty ridiculous that people don't think it mattered. Like, I think if you're gonna say the pair didn't matter, you might be right. It probably didn't, but he still had to play around with the Steela, and if he didn't play around it if he didn't play around it right, he would have lost. So, um, but I think he probably would have played around it fine. I mean, probably would have sacked something that got Memo in and didn't really have that much meaning in the game. But I also think that it could have been different if you. I mean, he might not have sacked something. We don't really know. But obviously, the para isn't relevant in a way. Either way, I don't think I think I could have built a little bit better than I built. I think well. I think it was actually a really good game. Just I just would have liked it not to be reliant on a move like Thunder to decide the game. That's just me personally. Like, especially the para. I mean, I wouldn't have even complained if he would have just hit it. But it still would have been, crucial in the game if you would have missed it as well. And it's relatively likely for that to happen. Yeah, I probably sound like some sort of like, I mean, it doesn't sound right, but yeah, I mean, I'm just stating facts. So the facts are it's a 49, 30, 21. All those are pretty much the same likeliness, except, I mean, they're just a little bit off. Okay. And I mean, I don't think it's so much hacks, but it definitely is anyone's game. I mean, really, this game is just decided by a single turn. I mean, I think he had the edge on that turn because 70% of the time he pretty much has the upper hand, but I mean, also 49% of the time he has to make a play to make sure he doesn't choke. But he didn't even have to make that play, which I don't like. Personally, I think that's just not really, nah. So, I mean, I think I'll be back next week and better than this week. I don't think I did badly this week. I mean, people can react with wheelchairs to this. I don't give a fuck because well, I mean, I give a fuck because I'm making a big thing about it, but like I don't. I mean, it doesn't affect me. It just it's just so stupid. I just want to call it out. Like I don't understand like what the hell people are thinking because like because once you kill one mon, that doesn't necessarily mean like parrying Sally can still cost the game even if it doesn't fucking sweep. Like you'd have to be actually brain dead not to think that. Because if he went into any mon that actually mattered in the game and he had to sack it, and that mon didn't get to play his role later, that matters. So Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I just don't fucking get it. Like people don't recognize that having a mon later on in the game could actually be just as fucking important as having your sweeper in. It's just okay. I mean, though I think he probably still won. But well, it definitely wouldn't have been 4-0. We know that. So yeah, whatever, right? But he did play better. He prepped better. I just don't get that part. That doesn't make any sense. I think you're all assholes, honestly. So, yeah, fuck you and bye.